Started. Yeah. Hello, Lua. It's really nice having you on my studio today. So how have you been so far?
Not bad. I've been good.
That's really nice. So far in Morocco, how has it been like for you?
Well, not too bad. I've been having fun. The sun is shining. It's been fun.
So what actually made you to choose Morocco during your research and findings of your holiday? Why not Egypt? Why not Greece? Why not any other countries around?
To be honest, I just wanted to go somewhere. And then my friends had come here before now. And then I saw pictures and videos. So I'm like, okay, I want to come here. I need to be here. So yeah.
So how have you enjoyed the country as a whole so far?
It's nice. The people here are very friendly. The food is nice. It can be better, but it's nice. Yeah.
Mm.
I've I've had to taste tagine. I've been looking forward to having tagine, and I've had fish tagine, beef tagine, chicken, and it was nice. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Okay,
Very good.
so in terms of the activities in the hotel so far, so how has it been?
I've not really been involved in the activities in the hotel because I've been going out like every other day. But yeah, I'm sure they have very nice activities. Because the night we came, they were dancing and there was a lot of music and activity. But I'm here now, so see what you can do.
So how about the outdoor activities? Have you enjoyed the outdoor activities?
Yes, I was looking forward to that, like from when I booked my flights, because I really wanted to do like the hot air balloon stuff and the camel and quad bike. Although I've done quad biking before, but yeah, the camel ride it was nice. I was scared at first, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, basically, I wanted to also do the hot air balloon, but I got terrified because of the height. Persons talking a lot about the height, and I have this very high phobia for height. I can't really stand height that much. So how did you cope with the height? How was it like?
The thing is, I didn't even know when the plane went off. I was just on my phone and I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So it wasn't like, you know how you want to fly, the flights, you feel like you guys are going up. I didn't even know that was, it was very smooth. To be honest, it was very, very smooth. I have phobia for ice as well, but I didn't feel it. And I was taking pictures and videos at 1,000 feet.
Really?
Yeah, because we went up to 1,000 feet.
Ooh, and you're not scared at all?
No, it was very, very smooth.
We climbed the mountain. The mountain they call it, or we climbed the mountain yesterday. At this point, I have to look down. I was scared. I was really scared, but because we were much, I had to find a way to calm down my anxiety level, so it don't really turn to something else. But still, I was scared. So when I actually heard that the other you have to move, you have to move you to a height of about 1,000 feet. I
You
said no,
go
no, no, no.
up until 1,500 feet. That's what the pilot said.
High. But were you inside the hot air balloon? Were you seen outside?
Yeah, of course, it's open.
It's open.
Yeah.
I thought it's closed while you are in there.
No, it's open. Like you stand in a basket, and then the basket is just here, and every other thing is it's in the sky.
And you were not scared.
I wasn't scared.
Are you serious?
I did see. You won't even feel like you're flying. There was no. It was just. It was very smooth. There was no breeze. There was no this thing. It was just very smooth. I didn't know we were even. So I was on the phone as at the time I wanted to take off, and then I didn't. I just said, "Oh, okay, wow, wow, it's there already. Okay." And the pilot was very, very nice. It was very reassuring as well.
So how long did it take for you guys to complete the whole hot air balloon activity?
30 minutes.
30. That's a whole lot, man.
But the landing was funny because they had to call some guys to come and pull down the rope and hold. No, you need to hold down
Yeah.
the rope. It was funny, but it was not bad.
So do you see yourself visiting Morocco again?
Yes, I want to come for the paragliding. I mean, if I had more time, I'll have done the paragliding, like parachute.
So your holiday so far, how many days did you book for?
4 days.
That's nice. Actually, we're actually booking for 7 days anyway. But I think the 4 days is perfect. So you get to like, so you don't get bored. When you start repeating the activities, it becomes
Exactly.
quite boring.
Yeah.
But when it's few days, you hit it, and off you go.
Yeah.
At the stage, you just get tired. Like today, we're in the, but we were tired of yesterday's activity. Came back pretty late. We're tired, and today I
And then the
said,
same thing happened to me on Thursday. Because when camel riding, went to the cold biking stuff. I then went for dinner show. We go back around 11. I was so tired. I slept all through. I woke up around 8:30
yeah,
the next day because I was so exhausted.
yeah. I think when we also did the camel stuff as well, it was like I think we got home that day almost 9 p.m., 8 9 p.m. and we're like, I do not want to miss dinner. I don't want to miss dinner.
Dinner
I
that
don't want
day
to miss
because
dinner. I don't want to miss dinner.
so we will not have food.
No, apparently I don't want to miss dinner. I do not want to miss dinner.
We went straight to the restaurant that closed.
No, no, that means that you came like 10 then.
We got here 10:30.
I think we got here a few minutes past 9, so we have to rush straight down. And then
Dinner show finished around 9, and then they had to like drop off every other person. Then we're the last people that do.
oh,
But just
I think what we did that actually, we actually like asked the driver, he dropping us first, and he agreed. We were very happy. One, I was tired. I was very tired. That is really nice. So let's talk about the UK. So how is really life like in UK? First, let's start from why did you choose to leave your own country to UK? At what stage in your life did you have to make that decision?
I don't know. I think I've always wanted to leave the country. I just feel like, oh, I don't really like Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria much. I just didn't really like Nigeria. And I've always wanted to leave the country. I think I tried Canada at some point. I tried to go to Germany for schooling, obviously. But then UK, I'm like, okay, let's go.
Oh, okay. You went to UK through school.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So, what were the early surprises you had when you got to United Kingdom?
The fact that being a student in the UK is stressful. A lot of people used to say that, oh, when it comes to UK, you graduate with the first class, you distinction. If you are a third class in that, you say, right, you read, like, they have to actually study. They make you understand what you're learning.
Yeah.
For example, I did my MBA in Nigeria.
Your MBA?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Nigeria, and I mean, the questions that they were asking during my exams, what is business, this one? What is this, that. But in the UK here, their teaching style is different because they teach you in a way that you understand what you're doing, and then they're like more of like application questions, how you apply the things that you're learning to real life situation. And for me, that works because I'll be able to handle things much more better.
I agree.
And then you can't copy somebody because your experience is different from mine.
That's true.
So yeah, I like that style about UK.
So, how do you also cope with the early stages too, like this of meeting up with your finance, meeting up with your school fees, meeting up with a whole lot of deadlines, meeting up with those phases, having that transition in your visa? First, how do you meet up with those deadlines?
6 months, I didn't like I regretted my decision because I kept on saying, God, I was not doing bad in Nigeria. Why did I come here? It was very hard. It was very hard because I mean, finding a job. I mean, I'm not a nepo baby, so I need to also for like school fees balance and stuff. And then finding a job as a student, a lot of employers will be like, oh, students, you don't want you need someone that can work full time, blah 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 blah. I was frustrated. And then it was so annoying that even when you apply for like the most menial jobs, for example, maybe housekeeping, they tell you need experience. You need like I'm like, I think okay for housekeeping. Are you serious right now? For housekeeping. So I did warehouse job. Even me, I look at myself. I'm like, because I was so broke. I think I came to the UK with just 1K.
£1,000.
Yes.
You tried.
No, I was living in London.
Yeah.
So I stayed with my friend in London. And my school was in Birmingham. And I didn't really understand the whole system. So I would take train from London to imagine, and I
Are you
didn't have a job.
serious?
So I was just spending money in like 1 month, 1K finish. It was in my head, I'm like, oh, when I get to the UK, after 1 month or 2 weeks, I'll get a job. Okay. Then I'll pay my balance. This one, and my balance wasn't so much, it was like
Oh.
5K left. So I paid like a lot of money from Lagos.
Hmm.
But even at that, with 20 hours, in the 20 hours, you're not getting it for people. Then I applied for, okay, my friends in class were like, oh, warehouse job. I'm like, warehouse job. Bad day, how bad is that? My God, I fair go. I'll call my mom. I I don't do mistakes for my life. I'm coming back. Once I finish this MSc, I'm coming back. Because this money that I spent, I was like, this is to enjoy myself. So it's just like I paid money to come and suffer. But yeah, but it helps to be honest because it helps you appreciate like when you now eventually settle, you don't look down on people's hustle.
On the
Like,
process.
yeah,
That process.
it's a
So
process. Everybody has
yes,
you have to
you know,
great.
it's really fantastic. Everyone have that phase, that story. You go to UK, everyone have that regret. Like, are you sure? Are you sure I made the right decision?
Exactly. Like, oh my God, am I
Are you sure I made the right decision? And you apply for certain job, you are being rejected for certain job. You like, are you okay? You're rejecting me for this job? Like, I will watch some interviews and all that. Here where they say a bank manager have been rejected for, they have been declined or rejected for cleaning jobs. A bank manager.
Like when I did this house, when I worked in a warehouse, I met a guy that was a branch manager, and I'm like, bro. So I was like, oh, boy, I'm so awesome.
Yes,
And it
you know. And the fact is that thing, that urgent help that you see in Nigerian or those in Africa, they cannot do anything, or maybe they don't have anything doing. They can comfortably rely on somebody else. It's not really so in UK.
yes,
If I can tell my friend, say, please, I need 2K. I need to eat. What is 2K? That's too much. I need £100. The next thing is that which agency do you work with? Agency. No. We'll get some agency. Work with those agencies. They pay weekly. So
yeah. And you can't blame them because
that's fact.
the bills there, they don't wait.
Yes, it's there. It's really
Especially
standard.
when you do shift jobs. If you don't work, there's a target. Let's say you work 20 days in a month. There's an amount that you earn. If you miss that 20 days, and let's say you work 18 days, your money will not be complete. And it has destroyed, scattered your expenses for that month. Like no matter how little it is, let's say £100, £50, there's a budget. You're paying for your house rent,
council tax,
everything, regular bills. There's black tax there. And then the black tax people don't understand. They also then they just bring. You don't know that.
Wait, who actually named that in black tax exactly?
Tax, I have to pay
But I think a lot of people are actually deriving ways to manage those things because sometimes you tend to spend endlessly because you have to please those at home. You call the black tax, and most often these things it doesn't really end. It's there. It keep coming, it keep coming, it keep coming, and no matter how hard you try, it just keep coming. So at what stage in UK did you start feeling that cool breeze? That like I think I'm gradually breaking even.
It was immediately after my student. Immediately I finished my master's, to be honest. Because I remember when I called one of my like uncles, or it's my uncle, yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Not me, I'm tired. This is not the kind of. I'm not used to struggling. The struggle is too much. How am I living from hand to mouth? Because every money that I make, I'm using it to pay school fees. I don't even have enough money for myself. Like I can remember even to go and buy something in Primark was like a lot for me. And when I was back home, I could
Yeah.
even buy stuff from abroad. Do you then like
Yeah, I
I want
do.
to buy stuff from here? I can because I can get this thing. But I'm here now and
You're struggling.
Primark, I cannot pay it all that big. To spend £10, I'll do calculation. Calculation like okay, let me not spend so much. I don't want to buy fries from Pinnacle today. Pinnacle. But immediately I remember he said, don't worry, the first issue that you have is the kind of visa like payment.
Yeah.
And there's a student visa, so you are restricted to like anyone from friends. He said, I bet you the moment you switch from the student visa to graduate visa or maybe a skilled worker visa, you won't want to go back home. I saw people said, how is that? I want to go back home. He said, they will call me at the moment I finished.
Pay your school fees and all that.
And I was lucky, funny enough. I had one of my senior sisters that paid my balance for me. I think I had like something left. And then God just used her to bless me. And she made me feel. So that I believe, I started feeling very comfortable around my 7th month before she cleared my
Yeah.
debt for me. So, okay, I didn't have any school fees to pay. And I stayed chilling. And then after graduation, I got a full-time job. And yeah,
That's
they asked me, do you want to go back to Nigeria? I'm not going back to
I,
Nigeria.
so right now you feel you made the right these decisions now.
Yes,
You're
yes.
pretty
I
okay.
am not.
The future seems bright and everything seems clicking now.
Yeah.
You know, that's nice,
I'm
man. I
not.
think
So
everyone.
because here, when you work, you see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You see the money. Even in Nigeria, no matter how hard you work, the money is not there. And I'm not saying, fine, we're working because of money.
It's
And it's
never
not
really
really
that
honestly-
enough to a measure.
Do you get like, yeah, if you're earning minimum wage, you're still able to afford the basic things.
Yeah.
Good accommodation. You're still able to travel and enjoy. You might not have money for design and luxury
Yeah.
items, but you're comfortable. And to me, that's enough.
That's enough. But I agree with you. To a measure, I agree with you. Serious, because even sometimes even that basic life is even difficult to actually have that basic life. Because first, to even have a steady light, you need to burn for a lot.
Exactly.
You know, you need to actually have a place that's relatively safe to a measure. You need to be paying a whole lot as well. So all these things put together makes it very difficult. Also having, you know, and the data you just buy at home is unlimited. You can do a whole lot. I remember when I was in Nigeria, I could buy the monthly data like 2-3 times in a month.
Yeah.
In monthly data, I buy it 2-3 times in a month.
Yeah.
You know, it's really nice. Thank you so much, Oluwa. It's really nice having you on my show today.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's the tax.